Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
He's going to give you so many things to think about you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fights.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Modesto, California, Razor. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
They touch him up and we are underway.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is now underway. We'll see how long it goes. You've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this division.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. But in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions in the octagon, because that one skill he has is so good that you're in danger the entire time.
Effective punch there by Choi. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
All right, first round is underway here. We say in mixed martial arts, it's one thing to have the reach advantage. It's another thing to use it. We'll see if he can get that jab going.
He has got to fight tall. He's got to stay at range, use his length to give his opponent problems, trying to bring the fight into a closer distance. He has a commitment to kick it tonight, and it shows.
Nice jab, follows up with a nice right hand. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent start to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by Choi. Got the single collar tie. Tags him with that uppercut.
Continuing to go to the head. Real quick leg kick.
Choi gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. tricky when he throws that body kick. Wow, actually got the takedown.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely. Leg kick.
Back to the overhand right, not there. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, so the taller fighter lands a flush knee. Oh, man, that couldn't have felt good. Flush knee lands to the body by the taller fighter. Punch coming, it's blocked. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here, and they separate. Oh, misses with the jab.
What a punch.
Oh, caught him flush with the head kick there, DC.
Beautiful setup to get his leg up there quickly before his opponent could react.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Final seconds here. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Let's relax. Great job with those combinations last round. I want you to stick with the striking game. You're destroying them like that.
All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s.
Just out of range with that right hook. Blocks the strike. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
And they separate.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Hook shot lands. Oh, that's a strong slip there, and then the rip. Choi gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Right hook to the head block.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Beautiful kick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Blocks that strike.
a right hand by this young man. He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing these nice, beautiful punches. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one?
Getting tighter.
Break him? Oh, wow. Oh!
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Gotta be careful, armbar. Oh, Johnny picked him up and he slammed him, and he ends up in side control. Now he's in no danger of a submission.
How about that? He's like, you go here, my arm's free, and now he's got plenty of room to operate here out of side control. Nicely done. Just misses with a left hook there. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming. Oh, nice, nice. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Straight right hand, no good. And that's the end of round number 2. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight.
This cut's pretty bad. The ref wants to stop it. I need you to get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out.
I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Oh, that's a nice strike. Nice leg kick.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Choi gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Great upper body movement defensively, slips another strike there, and offensively he hasn't been a world beater, but defensively he's been strong.
And that has to cause frustration for the opponent, not being able to hit a guy that's really good with. But that's a testament to the head and the activity and the awareness of this fighter defensively.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Nice punch lands.
That's a really strong leg kick there by the Korean Superboy.
Leg kick after leg kick after leg kick.
Throws the right hand there. Blocks the shot.
There's no give on that leg kick.
And they separate. All All right, single collar tie now.
Beautiful leg kick thrown. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Ooh, big shot lands. Take him down.
Just misses with the straight right. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Dig and kick.
Just missed with the leg kick. The Korean Superboy gets crushed with that hook.
Ooh, what a punch.
Blocks the shot. Just misses there with the left.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Another shot lands upstairs.
Nice takedown land.
And he gets the single leg takedown. Both fighters back to their feet now.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
That's a big strike right there.
Oh, good head movement there. Nice slip. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the... Oh! Nice body kick right under the elbow.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Misses with the left hook.
Good stick.
Lands with the right hand. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Oh, huge block.
Hands up, hands up.
slips the punch.
Good punch. Powerful leg kick lands.
Ooh, blocks the shot. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Big power shot there.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Nice kick.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Got clipped with the right hand. Punches blocked.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Beautiful body kick.
They continue to exchange. Oh, a huge block there. Straight right hand now, just misses.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Ooh, big knee. Try to establish that jab. Oh, effective strike there by the Korean Super Bowl.
Take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
The Korean Superboy gets plastered by that uppercut. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Lands with the kick there. No pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws.
Choi gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He's done it. He's done it.
That's a nice one, too. Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, lands a kick there. Pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick. Good punch lands. Big knee lands.
Seconds to go.
Big leg kick lands.
Unable to connect with the right hand there.
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh! How about those 5 minutes?
He beat you that last round. Winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this last round is how it's going to go. Lure him into a slug.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this. Again, he will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round.
Beautiful strike.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees him coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand, jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing. Over and over, landing a big body kick.
Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did. Block that kick to the body. Just missed with the left there.
Hands up! Hands up!
Nice punch there.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instance. All right, well, time is the enemy now. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, big left.
He's hurt. Push forward.
Nice strike.
Well, he walked into his opponent's range there and ate that hook. He was unprotected, unguarded, and he's been susceptible to that hook in previous UFC fights. Got to figure out a way to move those feet and ultimately circle out and get that head off the center line. Just misses with the jab there. Blocks the shot. Oh! 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 He's got him hurt here.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. Punch over the top.
Oh, single collar tie here. Depends on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nice stop. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish. Use hook. Throw him up. Go get him.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, and that is it. Referee has seen enough, and maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
Take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop for this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Razor.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.